Star Rail has had a very good track record of giving us some incredibly powerful free units. It started with Dr. Feixiao, a DPS who was limited and most of us were not expecting for him to come for free in the mail. However, he was able to output some serious damage while then being followed up with the Harmony Trailblazer, a unit who is an enabler for one of the most broken comps in the game, while also being a mandatory support for one of the S tier characters. Now, after this, we've got the Hunt Path March 7th. She's new and improved, no longer a shielder, no longer just a niche user inside some like freeze comps, one could say. Now she's got some incredible value being a sub DPS slash support, allowing us to give 60 crit damage to whoever we want, 36 break damage as well, while also giving a good amount of speed to whoever we designate as her master. You heard me right. She wants to be dominated, and in this team, we're going to put her with Feixiao, Robin, and Topaz. This is the standard follow-up comp, but instead of Aventurine, we're going to toss in March 7th. However, Topaz or Feixiao can also be swapped for Aventurine to have a little bit of a safer team. We are going for a zero cycle versus Argenti, so we are going for max damage and forgetting about our survivability altogether. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you're not already. Time to hop into MOC 12. Now, to start off, this team has a little bit of a debuff problem, so we do want to make sure we get his statue instead of Robin's technique, and then we're going to double up on Topaz's because March gets up to 3 stacks for every technique that we start off with. Now, Robin is extra fast on Vonwak, which means after this skill, her next action is going to come up pretty soon, allowing us to get into Concerto right away for the zero cycle. Now here, we can actually deal enough fire and imaginary damage to break this dot enemy before he can completely fuck us with the amount of dots he applies to us. Now, well, as you can see, we got a couple extra actions there. The speed buff that we got on Feixiao actually did let him jump ahead of the enemies at the beginning of the wave. Very, very nice. We used the ult on Topaz because we can wait for Numby's hits to come during Concerto, and we just got 10 energy from that hit. Now here, there was no point of waiting for March's turn because she's at 6 out of 7 stacks. So now she's going to get her free follow-up turn, allowing for 76k. We didn't hit all of those extra base chance to get those extra procs. She's kind of a weird character. But as for now, we can go ahead and hit this chalk. Oh, unfortunate. That was like 100k that we could have got onto the Guardian Shadow. But we should still be able to clean it up with the amount of damage that we're able to output with this team. One skill from Feixiao. Let's see what our chalk can do. 116, not bad. And follow-up from March is up. We can go ahead and ult. This is going to increase the amount of hits that the next follow-up does, which would be this one, I guess. Or enhanced basic, that's what I meant to say. But at this point, we're going to go in and toss the pillar onto Argenti's head, making sure the proof of debt is applied to him, not the swords. And we can go ahead and trigger one of them. Oh, bang. And a bang. Not bad. One skill, we'll get back into our Bonanza state if we choose.
The market is unpredictable. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
And why don't we just send a little lesson to Argenti. Very good. One follow-up from March from the E2 puts her into the enhanced basic, and we've got a couple of tornadoes, a couple of bobas, I guess. Nice. She likes her milk tea, her honey milk tea, her Thai tea, her passion fruit lemonade. I don't know what she likes, but the point is we can go ahead and dismantle the shield here, get back into Concerto if we want to, but you know what? We're actually going to hold it just so we can get more energy for Feixiao and also for Topaz. The question is will we survive? And the answer is yes. So, 15 HP. We won't be taking any more hits. We actually could have triggered Concerto right before Argenti, but we need perfect RNG, and this is actually the safer route, which is quite ironic. Send Numby out. One more, and we can go ahead and chalk, and we've got the pillars up. 5 out of 7 on March, 6 out of 7 on March, and 7 out of 7 on March. Pretty good. We've got March's ult, 2 chalks, and Numby. How many do we need? Just March. Ratio was 132 speed with 80 crit rate, meaning it's going to go up to 95 and then 99 with the Pioneer set. And since the 2-piece also gives 25% crit damage and is also just a very good like buffing set, I do like to never miss crits with Ratio. Now March was on Zila's Light Cone, which doesn't do much, to be honest. Topaz's is much better, however, I don't have Topaz's Light Cone, unfortunately. The Eagle set and Von Whack is what I've been playing around with, however, I'm not certain as to what's her best set in practice yet, especially for like fast clears. Now, I don't have 3 yet, because I'm not doing all 5 of those story modes, just did 3, got the E2, I'm happy so far. Her traces do need a little bit of work, and she also needs to be leveled, but so far, she's been a very, very, very good. Robin, standard zero cycling Robin, very fast. Doesn't need to be this fast if you're not zero cycling, but I am, so that is my Robin. And Topaz is on swordplay. I really, really, really regret not getting her Light Cone. But the Pioneer set for the debuff does work if you have her Light Cone or E1. That is what I went for. I went for the E1 instead of the Light Cone, so that's 50% extra crit damage. Stacking up to 2 or 25 each, but Light Cone is better in my opinion, although it's not like her rerun's coming around anytime soon since she already re-ran. That's all I got for today's video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this March was an interesting combo team synergy. I think the synergy is actually crazy. So make sure you put into the comments any future suggestions you have for more March 7th teams, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Adios.